Summerton Beach. We just left the southernmost point, got our picture taken, jumped on the comp train, made our way down here to Summerton Beach, where I put in my rock from my driveway, South Carolina, USA, and picked up this rock, which will travel with me, hopefully, later this summer to Alaska. Hotel here almost. So Key West.
Key West. Key West is it was fun. It was a lot to take in. There's things that I didn't realize, like there was several keys before you get to the Key West. I just thought it was going to be road. I didn't realize people actually lived in all those little towns before you get to that point. But it's very, very touristy. But I don't know. I thought it was great.
I didn't know. I knew Flagler built that railroad. I knew because Scott had just gone to Key West.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess my takeaway from Key West was strong men plant trees under the shade of which they know they're never going to sit. You know, Flagler he was that kind of guy. I mean, he built that railroad when he was in his 70s and hawked everything he had to do it.
Mm-hmm. And all for the future.
All for the future.
Yeah.
You know, and it just amazes me. So that was kind of my big takeaway from that was, wow, the guy.
A real dedicated person.
Yeah.
For future people that he doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know.
But he cared.
Yeah, and he did that at tremendous expense. And took care of his employees doing it. What was that museum we went into, the Rails to Sails Museum? Sails to Rails?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and learned all about that. That's well worth the $10 to get in to learn about that guy. Other takeaway was the blue ceilings on the porches.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
That's interesting.
And all the chickens.
Yeah.
They got to roam completely free.
Completely free.
They would enter restaurants. They would enter your
and
patio
you don't
eating
hurt
it.
them.
And
No.
You cannot
hurt
them or shush them away. And they'll stand at the end of your table waiting for a scrap.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was neat myself.
I did too.
I enjoyed that.
I had fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. That they were just roaming.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about the Keys, so everything was new to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even traveling 48 or 49 bridges to get there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I thought it would be like 7 Mile Bridge. I had this notion that it would be, all of it would be like that. Like you would hop down and then hop over the next and hop over the next, and it would all be long
one
bridges.
Of them 7 miles
One
long?
of them was 7 miles, but I thought they'd all be like that. I was surprised that there was, I don't know, bridges like just going over a regular river.
Right.
Like there was stuff growed up on the sides and you couldn't see out the ocean.
Right.
I thought you'd have an ocean view almost the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really taken back by that. I was really surprised that it's, and I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I kind of had this idea that there'd be like a big highway and you would get off the highway to get onto the islands. But it's just like a regular road. You just turn right, turn left.
Yeah.
It's not a giant highway over the thing. I guess I'm dumb.
Well, and I didn't know I was going to be 93 miles from Cuba.
Yeah.
That's true. Swim to Cuba.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, I bet there was many that tried it.
I bet.
And the conch train tour that we took, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think in retrospect, the conch train is cool, but I think in retrospect, it'd have been better to do a trolley tour there, like we did in Savannah.
Oh.
Because you'd had more stops to get on and off.
Right.
You know,
and hear more history.
Things to see.
Yeah. The conch train was informative, but there was only 4 stops, so you really had to walk.
Yeah.
You had to kind of hoof it to get back.
Yeah. And I think you learn more on tours like that.
Yes.
You get to go to places where it's not toury, you know, and they talk about the people and how they live really in a tourist town.
Well, one guy lived there. He took you
Yeah.
by his house.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Right.
was, you know, my family's been here for 150 years. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool
Yeah.
for him to share that with us. Good times in Key West. I'd go back.
Yes.
In fact, I wouldn't mind doing a trip down the coast of Florida and stay in all of Flagler's hotels from Jacksonville on down, maybe 2 days or 3 days in each one of his hotels. Because I think they're still there. They're
Neat.
probably owned by the Hilton,
Oh,
Yeah.
could be.
but they're still there.
But knowing who put them there makes a difference if you want to stay.
Yeah.
Mhm.